Now Surya Prakash sir has come.
Okay. So I think we can start straight at 11 o'clock. For
Yeah,
everyone.
11 o'clock. Yeah, another 2 minutes we can
Yeah.
wait. Good morning, madam. Anuradha, madam.
Madam, good morning. Good morning, dear.
Surya Prakash sir, good morning.
Good morning.
Your profile is there. You will give introduction.
No,
Not required. So if you want also, you can project that one. It is good. If you prefer. It's no Shobana madam.
Shobana ma'am, can you put up the poster on the screen?
Poster. Madam is asking to keep poster.
So that the parents who join in will get to know that they have joined the correct panel discussion. If anyone from outside is joining, so they'll get to know if they look at the poster. So please put up the poster onto the screen. Or should I project it otherwise?
She's doing that. Nilima is doing that. Yeah.
Okay, right.
And our alumni have already joined, I think.
Okay.
Vinusha and Alekia.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, video please. You can turn on.
Okay, ma'am.
Anusha and Swati also join?
Swati.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Swati.
Okay.
Good morning. Anusha, good
Good
morning.
morning. Good morning.
Alekia. Good morning. Poster with madam, it is there. Shall I ask? Madam, thank you, Sudha, madam. From your end, you please keep posted.
Yes, I'll do that.
Now, Balakrishna sir has come.
So is it visible, ma'am?
Yes, visible.
Yes.
Hello, good morning, everybody.
Sir, Balakrishna sir, good morning.
Hello, good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, sir.
Everyone, good morning, everyone.
Sir, good morning, Balakrishna sir. Welcome to our panel.
Good morning, ma'am. Thank you.
Kanti Sudha, madam?
Yeah, we'll start, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes. So, good morning to one and all. So, today we have the panel discussion, wide spectrum of career choices in EEE. So, this is part of this panel discussions which we have been conducting across all the branches of engineering. And today it is the electrical and electronics engineering department. So first, let me introduce you to the panel members, those who are joining us today for this panel discussion. So first and foremost, we have the head of the department, Dr. Poonam Upadhyay, ma'am, who is the professor and head of EEE branch. Welcome, ma'am. Welcome to this panel discussion.
Thank you, madam.
Yeah. Next, we have Dr. K. Anuradha, ma'am, professor and dean academics of the institute. He's also a EEE professor. So, madam, welcome to this panel discussion, ma'am. Anuradha, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you all. I will back up the panel discussion. Today's
So next, let me introduce you to the external experts, those who have joined us today. So we have Dr. Balakrishna Pamulaparthi, who is has received his MTech and PhD degrees in electrical engineering from IIT Madras in 2008 and 2016. So currently, he is working as senior engineer, emerging technologies at Office of Innovation, GE Grid Automation, Hyderabad Technology Center, India, and Smart Grid domain. So he has more than 14 years of industrial and R&D experience at GE, and 2 years of academic experience working as full-time assistant professor in the School of Electrical Sciences, IIT Bhubaneswar. His research interest includes smart grid, asset management, DMS, SCADA, and AMI. He has filed over 30 US patents to his credit, out of which 12 have been granted till date, and with 30 plus reputed publications in various international journals and conferences. He is a recipient of several global awards, including GE Inventor of the Year Award in 2010, GE Silver Award for 10 plus patents, and prestigious Ramanujan Young Achiever Award and Vira Young Scientist Award in 2019. Welcome, sir. Welcome to this panel discussion. It's a great privilege to have you today among us.
Yeah, thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. So next we have another industry expert, Mr. Surya Prakash Gajjala, who is received his MTech in quality management. So Mr. Surya Prakash sir has more than 2 decades of professional practice experience in his specialty area of non-destructive testing and third-party inspections. He has been instrumental in shaping AES as the most promising service provider, and training institute with special focus in the inspection sector. He has been core part of projects for the companies like Dotsal Onshore Constructions, Larsen and Tarbo Limited, Saint Gobain Glass, Hindustan Petroleum, and KNPC Kuwait. So he takes active interest in the latest technological developments in the field of NDT inspection. He has received National Award from Prime Minister for Outstanding Entrepreneur in MSME Service Sector for the year 2012, National Skill Development Award from ASSOCHAM for the year 2013, 14, and 15, and Global Green Leaders Award by CSR Foundation. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Surya Prakash, sir, for being part of this panel discussion. It's a great honor to have you today among us.
Sir, please unmute, sir.
So welcome, sir. Welcome to this panel discussion.
Sir, on mute only.
So, okay, no problem. Let us go ahead. Meanwhile, you can call and tell him probably. So next we have Nutalapati Alekhya, who is graduated from EEE branch from VNRVJIET in 2022. Currently, she is working as bids and proposal engineer in battery energy storage system technology, microgrids supporting the PAC region. So during her graduation, she has published 2 papers in IEEE. One is FFT analysis and harmonics mitigation in WS using multi-level DS StatCom, mitigation of harmonic in WS using hybrid fax controller. She has also worked as Vice President of IEI chapter VNRVJIET for the year 2021 to 2022. Alekhya, welcome to this panel discussion.
Thank you, ma'am.
So next we have Swati, who is also a graduate from EEE branch in VNRVJIET. So she has secured a seat in VNR and passed out at 9.66 CGPA and with a gold medal. She has worked in Cognizant as a trainer for a few months and later secured 11th rank in TSS PDCL. So currently she is working as sub-engineer in TSS PDCL Telangana region. Welcome Swati, welcome to this panel discussion.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Next, we have Anusha, who is also a EEE student from Vienna. She was an active member in IEI student chapter and won 3rd place in open house competitions. She is a project intern at Oracle, receiving 50,000 stipend and working on NMS application. Currently, she is working in Oracle as consulting developer. Welcome, Anusha.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
So next we have Vinusha, who is also a EEE student from Vienna. She is also an active member in IEI student chapter and worked as PR in that chapter. She is working on designing custom compilers provided to customers for chip fabrication enhancements in Synopsys with a salary of 40,000 per month. So welcome Vinusha, welcome to this panel discussion.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. So welcome to all the panel members and welcome to the parents who have joined us today. So I do hope that you will get more insights into the branch of EEE, that is electrical engineering, by hearing to this particular panel discussion. So first and foremost, I will like to ask the head of the department, Dr. Poonam Upadhyay, ma'am.
Yes.
Yeah, ma'am. EEE is considered to be one of the core fields of engineering from which they say that the other courses have emerged. Now,
Yes.
can you emphasize the relevance of EEE branch in this digital era? And also, please mention the strengths of your department. How do you ensure that you bring the best out of students who are opting for EEE branch?
Very well said, madam. Triple E is oldest core engineering branch, and all engineering branches have emerged from electrical and electronics engineering. So, like, to modernize the society, smart engineering approach is required. That way, electrical engineering uh, approach is also changing. Every branch is like electronics engineering, computer engineering, artificial intelligence, everything have emerged from the oldest branches, oldest core branches. So like in this digital era, as smart power is required, now people are looking for the smart transportation, electric vehicle transportation in all levels, right? Green energy. So that way, like, approach also has to change. So conventional electrical engineering is also changing. It is modernizing now with the help of digital and computer approach. So here, like electrical engineering, especially in our college, our institution, uh, like all modern subjects are there, where a student can enhance their skill, they can develop their digital skills, which is required for the core engineering domain area, and like they can have the minor degree, where like they can skill themselves in artificial intelligence, data science, cybersecurity, and they can help the modern core engineering branches. So that is the way, like, curriculum vision is there in our electrical and electronics engineering, and it is blend of all conventional subject as well as the digital subject, as well as the all modern tools which are required into the present scenario. So that way, like electrical engineering branches existing now, it has taken the complete shape of engineering. So, and our panel is saying, like, today our panel selection also, you can see like our student how they are working in the different domain area. They are the best example for this electrical engineering.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Thank you for telling how the electrical branch is emerging with the current technologies and how you are updating yourself on this aspect. So, on the same note, I would like to go to Dean Academics, ma'am, Dr. Anuradha, ma'am. Madam is the Dean Academics of the Institute. So, I would like to ask her, ma'am, how does having a good academic background help the student in their career? And also, can you emphasize on the minor degree program that is being offered for EEE students and the job prospects related?
Yeah, Madam very rightly said the kind of like electrical engineering students, how they can focus on along with the core engineering. The way like our curriculum is oriented at VNRVJIET, I thought like I can give some slides in the same way, like open elective, we have the tracks in open elective along with the electrical and electronics engineering core in core domain, as well as the elective courses of the various domains, as Poonam Madam has already addressed, kind of power system, power electronics, and electric vehicle related. The today's trend of like industry, what way like sustainable energy is need of the hour in the climate change scenario, and what is the role of engineer, electrical engineer, especially in the societal context in the development of sustainable energy solutions, especially renewable energy related to power generation, as well as the today's eminent EV industry, which is the very base for the electrical engineering student, wherein he can get the core fundamentals from the power electronics and power system domain. Along with that, what today's industry, the applications are very much like interdisciplinary. The way like you can say artificial intelligence applications entering into the data science and other domains. In the curriculum of VNRVJIET, always electrical and electronics engineering student can choose the open elective tracks, as well as Kantasuda Madam has rightly pointed out, minor courses. In fact, when you look into the open elective tracks, we have from the domains of artificial intelligence and machine learning, data science, and cyber security, Internet of Things. Likewise, 3D printing. Suppose some students are interested in autonomous vehicle, like that, based on the expertise of the departments, the way the curriculum is oriented, student can choose their chosen area in the autonomous vehicle or 3D printing or robotics and automation or artificial intelligence. These domains they can choose, and they will be getting a proficiency certification. It is within the 160 credits what way they are going to get the degree. That's how student is in his normal regular course of study, he can get this kind of curriculum oriented skill development, which will be very useful for the job prospects also. So the way since 2018 onwards, Institute has given the emphasis on this interdisciplinary domain approach. Job market also we can see electrical students, the way they are into various industries along with the core industry, they are into various technical domains of you can say renewable sector, EV, and also in IT sector also. Most of the IT sector industries are looking into the technical areas of the societal solutions, giving green energy and all these aspects. That way they are into, and along with that minor degree, which may be already our students of electrical and electronics engineering first batch is going with minor degree in artificial intelligence and machine learning and data science also. And when we look into their placements, definitely their placements are different from the way other students are there. So that is how already department is giving lot of emphasis on technology oriented training aspects. And in this perspective, we can see that the admission seekers, maybe in this era of national education policy implementation especially, we can look into the skill development that is taken up in the minor degree courses. You can see you can see here what way minor degree courses are there, and cyber security, robotics, and not robotics, blockchain technology and IoT, autonomous electric vehicle, like that, various domains they are able to take honor as well as minor degree also. But honors is related to the same domain and minor will be interdisciplinary. So this is how NEP implementation aspects, the skills required for today's industry are well addressed in the curriculum. And one thing, as Madam has rightly pointed out, academic performance, how it helps in their careers. Unless and until this academic performance they focus, the skill they are directly linked. What way education policy of today's nation is addressing the core skills, whatever skill set required for the industry, the way that they are oriented through the curriculum and imparting the practical orientation, especially project based learning. All these aspects are very well balanced into the curriculum, and department well takes care of the blend of this core as well as theoretical and practical orientation and project oriented learning. And I am very sure that the kind of electrical department emphasis that provides the platform for the student career orientation, whether it is industry, entrepreneur, or higher education, we assure you that it is on par with many of the branches. The today parent is looking at into the IT sector or technology domain. Electrical engineering suffices the whole way, low power engineering, and especially embedded system and VLSI, the country is looking forward, the chip manufacturing, all these domains are covered, as it is mother of all all engineering domains. So thank you, Kansada Madam. I hope
Yes, ma'am.
the question is.
Yes, ma'am. You have actually given insights into the minor degree program and also what are the advantages related to this minor degree program. I do hope that as you're talking about having an interdisciplinary approach, so I think Triple students are way ahead in this aspect, especially due to their curriculum framing or the contents what they have in their curriculum, either through open electives or through minor degree programs, as you were talking about. So I think definitely it gives them an edge in grabbing good job opportunities in any domain of industry. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much on this. So next I would like to go to Mr. Balakrishna sir, who is Senior Energy in GE Energy. So Balakrishna sir, I would like to ask you, since you are associated with a company which is involved in transitioning of energy, so what can you suggest for a student who is taking an electrical engineering course, and how are the job prospects for an electrical engineer? So we would like to hear it from you, sir.
Yeah, sure. Thank you, ma'am. First of all, good morning to all the students, faculty, and the co-panel members who has joined this session. Coming to the Triple E branch, I feel this is the most or best ever time to be in electrical engineering, because as the world is moving towards a decarbonization path, with energy transition happening in a big way, electrical engineering is going to play a very big role in this journey. Okay, so it is the core engineering discipline which will pave the path towards green climate by bringing green energy and reducing most of the carbon emissions that are happening today. And at the same time, as most of you might have heard, the smart grid, making the grid smart, is happening across the world, including in India. Various developments are happening in the electrical engineering. At the same time, we are bringing lot of adjacent and latest technologies from other disciplines like computer science, electronics, communications, and applying those technologies into the electrical engineering to make it more and more smart. Okay, so by that way, the electrical engineering is becoming a true interdisciplinary engineering today. Okay, it is the only interdisciplinary engineering branch that is available in today's engineering courses. Okay, and if you look at all these courses which we are talking about a lot, and especially of interest today for most of us, like whether it is a computer science or it is a cyber security or artificial intelligence or machine learning or cloud computing, big data analytics, etc. So all these technologies are applied with a specific domain like electrical engineering. So one should be strong enough in the core fundamental concepts like the electrical engineering, and having all these additional knowledge will help in applying those technologies into the core domain problems. Okay, so as Professor Poonam ma'am and Anuradha ma'am emphasized, I think VNR is rightly going in the right direction in having the core electrical engineering plus the minors, which is covering all these important topics. Okay, now coming to the career opportunities after studying electrical and electronics engineering, that is BTech or undergraduate in Triple E, there are wide variety of opportunities today, and the job market is very well in today's environment. So one is we have core jobs opportunities either in the state or central government sector. In the generation, transmission, and distribution, one can start as an officer and then become DGM, GM kind of roles. That is one core jobs we have. And second, we have lot of opportunities for higher education. One can opt for masters and PhD. And because of these lot of developments in the electrical engineering, new and new areas are emerging, both in terms of master courses as well as in the PhD courses. And in India also, with the Prime Minister Research Fellowship, good PhD positions are available with a good stipend. So that is also one good opportunity, and this will also help them in going into academic careers. Whoever is interested in doing academic careers, this will pay the job. And at the same time, lot of opportunities are also available in embedded systems, since Triple E students can also know about electronics design, all those things. A lot of opportunities are available in embedded systems, and companies like Qualcomm, Nvidia, AMD, etc. There are a lot of opportunities in embedded systems development and programming. And coming to healthcare, as you know, healthcare has a lot of equipments, and all those equipments requires power supply. So power electronics, which is a core branch of Triple E, plays a very important role, and at the same time software in analyzing the reports. So power electronics is also very well applied in healthcare domain. Opportunities are available there also. Similarly, in the transportation, as we move towards more and more of electric vehicles, and we again apply a lot of electrical engineering there. So a lot of opportunities are available in the transportation domain as well. Similarly, in the aviation also, a lot of power electronics is used. So that is also having good opportunities. And renewable energy, especially in today's context, in the today's context, since every country has taken an oath to move towards generating the power by 100% by renewable energy by 2050. We keep on growing our renewable energy sources. So that means a lot and lot of job opportunities will be available for power systems, power electronics, system studies for the EEE students. And uh, India has become a hub of startups, as everyone knows. Lot of startups, lot of new companies are coming and joining in the startups, or students themselves can come up with a startup, and it will bring a lot of learning curve to them. Okay, and once you join the job, you can also do higher education. Most of the companies are offering that option to go for higher education even after you join the job. So that way also, with the virtual environment, lot of courses are available to take even while doing the job itself. Okay, and last, as everyone knows, plenty of software jobs are available with variety of technologies. A number of companies are coming in this domain, but uh, my personal suggestion for all the EEE students is that try for the core job as best as possible. And in the core job itself, there is a lot of software to be applied, and there is a lot of embedded systems to be applied. There is a lot of machine learning, AI, all those things. Okay, so for example, in companies like where I work, General Electric or ABB or Siemens, there is a lot of software engineering, communications, embedded systems, AI, machine learning. Okay, so it's not like it is far away from the current interests of the students. So these are the various career opportunities available. And I would like to conclude my session by saying that so apart from learning all these courses and getting a good job, it is very important that all the students should have a good attitude, down to the earth nature, continuous learning mindset, and hard work, which will be the key pillars to grow and survive in any job, or especially in this competitive world. And at the same time, having the innovation, intrinsic motivation and creativity brings the differentiation, and puts you in a solid base for long term growth. Okay, so with this I would like to conclude my session. Yeah, thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you, Balakrishna sir. Thank you for giving us the confidence that with respect to the academics, we are moving in the right direction. And also with respect to the job prospects, what you have emphasized on the core jobs and also the related things, and especially power electronics, which you are talking about. And in VNR, we do have a power electronics MTech specialization also, I think, which is leveraged by the BTech students also in doing some research or project works. And as you were mentioning about autonomous vehicles, also we have seen the interdisciplinary projects being done by the other departments and EEE in collaboration also. So I think most of the things what we have heard from you, so we are going in that direction only. And today from you, learning it from you, I think it gives us more confidence that we are headed in a proper direction. Thank you, sir. Thank you
Yeah,
so much for joining this.
thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Next, I would like to go to our next industry expert, Mr. Surya Prakash Gajela, who is also the Archimedes Green Energies Private Limited. He is associated with this company. So, sir, I would like to ask you, what is the future for green and sustainable energy resources? Can you throw some light on how an electrical engineer can contribute for building a green and sustainable future? Since your profile speaks most about the green and sustainable energies. So, on that note, can you please stop?
Sir is on mute.
Surya Prakash.
There is some problem.
Mute only, madam. Please unmute. Sir, please unmute, sir.
I think it is some problem which is like from our side. Also, I am not able to do that.
Sir, are you able to unmute, sir? Unmute.
I think sir will rejoin. So we'll just wait for 2 minutes so that sir joins.
Kanti Sudha, madam,
Yes,
please
ma'am.
move to the next. Meanwhile, sir will rejoin.
Okay,
Some
sir.
problem is
Okay,
there. Yeah.
okay. Got it,
Yeah.
ma'am. So next we'll talk to Anusha, who is the consulting developer from Oracle. So Anusha, I would like to ask you, how do you find yourself working along with other band students in an IT company? So do you think at any point, did you think, why did I take triple E?
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah.
So I'd like to answer the second part of your question first. I've never thought that why did I take Triple E, because the entire reason for where I am right now or what I am right now is because of Triple E. So the product that I'm working on right now is something that requires a good understanding of distribution networks or transmission networks. So it has helped me a lot, and not only that, analytical skills or my problem solving skills are because of Triple E. So for the first part, I think, so when I first joined Triple E, I found it a bit challenging. But once you go across that barrier, it's like there's endless opportunities and there's a lot of area to play around with. Like you learn a lot of things, and also being a student of Triple E, it just enhances your analytical skills, your problem solving skills, and that has helped me a lot. So even though my peers might know one or two languages more than me, they still look it up on internet. They still look codes up on internet. So I don't think knowing languages is the key, but having good problem solving skills is the key. So yes, I don't think that I ever thought of it that way.
Yeah. Thank you, Anusha. Thank you for letting us know about your experience with Oracle. So, sir, I think Surya Prakash sir has come online. Sir, sorry
Yeah,
for the technical glitch, I guess. Sir, I was asking what is the future for green and sustainable energy sources? So, can you throw some light on how an electrical engineer can contribute for building a green and sustainable future?
yeah. Good morning, everyone. Am I audible now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you. So, good morning to everyone. And I was just going listening to the other panelists also. It was a wonderful talk, and thank you for inviting me for this event. So, as you said, that the green energy is the future, and everyone talks about the green energy. And in our G20 presidency, what the Prime Minister has said also is one earth, one future, and one family. So this is also talking all about the green energy only for the future part of it. So considering the future of green energy, I see there is a lot of potential in the green energy where India is taking a lot of lead, and we are ahead of many countries to see where our green energy initiatives are happening in, and the rest of the world is also following it. But the whole of the entire problem comes is that the manufacturing plays a very key role. To do the manufacturing, the core industry, like you take it a mechanical industry or a electrical industry or civil engineering or anything, the core industry, we are lacking a lot of strength in that because all of our students they are just going into the software industry. So the manufacturing sector is developing in the country, but ultimately end of the day what we could see is that lack of skilled trained resources available in this country. So we are always what we are doing is we are keep on importing many of the components, and industry is also not able to get the right people, and we are not competing with the rest of the world. Except in software, in the core industry, we are not able to compete. So the China is the one which is the low cost components what are getting into the India and all. But our vision, our Prime Minister vision, or the industry, what it is there is to make everything in India. So in the green energy part also, if you see, there are a lot of companies coming into India for manufacturing. But end of the day, what is happening is India is becoming only the assembly center, but not as a technology center or a full component producing company. So to do this, we require a lot of electrical people in the renewable energy sector as well as mechanical are the core people like civil, mechanical, and electrical are the core people where the industry is looking out of it. So when we also try to recruit any people out of it, everyone comes to us and asks that is it a software job or what? So we are not really getting the right people. So from the colleges like you who are really encouraging this electrical engineering or the core subjects, we are looking at associating with those colleges and take the people from these industries, because unless there is a power, nothing can move. Even a small remote we cannot operate without an electric power. So people are not understanding that. What people are thinking is that the product, hi-fi technology, sending so many things here and there, and all they are doing it. But the core is electric only. So unless this electrical engineering develops it, we cannot do. At one of the stage, if we don't concentrate on this electrical engineering, at one stage the entire country entire globe will stop on one day, because we are lacking the fuel resources like coal, oil and gas and all. We are now dependent on the renewables, and everyone shifts to the software or any other industry, not on the core industry. Definitely, the future is that we will see a dark day in one of these coming futures. So everyone now should focus more on the core sector of it. That is what I have been into the core sector since a long time, and I want to be in core sector and want to encourage more in the core sector only. So thank you. This is what I could say.
Yeah, thank you, Surprakash sir. I think you have correctly pinpointedly told the point which we are trying to address the problem also. Many of the notion that the parents carry or the students carry related to the instant perks associated with software industry probably, and how the job prospects are related to core engineering. I think coming it from an industry person like you adds more emphasis to the branch also, and I think it really gives more insights to the students or the parents who are hearing to this session also on to understand how is the way ahead for renewable energy sources, and as you are talking about building a sustainable future.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Thank you
And
so
one
much.
more point I
So
want to add here is, if you see any of the global CEOs, even including Reliance, Mukesh Ambani, or anyone, they are all from the core only. No one is from the IT background of it. So they develop IT later. Any industrialist you see, everyone are from the core industry.
yes, sir. Yes, completely agree with you. So I think that's what's laying the emphasis and breaking the notions, which is long built into the mindset of the parents and
Yes,
as well as the students. I think that is what we are addressing also.
yes.
So thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you on that note. So
Thank
next,
you.
I would like to go to Vinusha, who is a technical engineer in Synopsys. So Vinusha, what enabled you in grabbing a job offer in the core domain, and that too in a prestigious company like Synopsys? So what do you think contributed in getting this job offer on
Yes,
that?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So I firstly believe that my strong academic knowledge in the core subjects and my logical thinking when approaching electrical problems were instrumental in enabling me to secure a job offer in this core domain at Synopsys. Additionally, my involvement in the student chapter IEI as public relations head has significantly enhanced my communication skills. My in-depth knowledge of analog circuits and electronic devices played a crucial role in successfully navigating through the process. In addition to my academic and extracurricular accomplishments, my active participation in various curricular activities further contributed in securing the job. I have actively participated in workshops, seminars, competitions related to my field of interest. These engagements have not only expanded my knowledge and skills, but also have allowed me to network with professionals. Such participation has enhanced my overall understanding of core domain and equipped me with a broader perspective on latest advancements and trends in industry. What I want to say to all upcoming new joinees and also current studying students of EEE is EEE engineers have diverse career opportunities in power systems engineering, electronics design, embedded VLSI, especially renewable energy technologies and control systems, and the most ongoing trend, the electric vehicle technology too. They can contribute to power generation, distribution, and maintenance and develop innovative electrical circuits and sustainable energy projects and participate in electric vehicle development too. Thank you.
Thank you, Vinusha. Thank you for letting us know about how your involvement in the various activities in the institute and or in the department level has contributed in gaining a good job offer like a company in a company like Synopsys. So, and as you're talking about the projects and the exposure that you had at the department level. Definitely, I think it helped you a lot in gaining this expertise.
Yes.
So, as you're talking, you are also involved in the professional chapters related. So, I think that gives you a good exposure to interact with your peer group also.
Yes,
So,
ma'am.
yeah, thank you, Manisha. Thank you on that note. So,
Thank
let
you.
me go to Alekia next. Alekia from Hitachi Energy, who is a BSS support engineer. So, Alekia, how has it been working in a core domain? And what motivated you in taking up this job offer? And can you share with us any specific experience that you had with the department or the institute?
Sure, ma'am. Yeah, first of all, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to interact with all the dignitaries present here. So first, okay, coming to myself, I was one among the students, like one among the major students who feel that the core branches don't have good job opportunities or they're like really tough in nature. But after getting into Triple and after diving into the subjects which the curriculum had, I understood that this is a quite interesting branch with all like where it's not only the core knowledge you get, you also understand that how this branch goes hand in hand with the other domains. So, and I should also thank my faculty in the college that for making me who I am today, because the way we had the curriculum, it actually helped me to understand the basics knowledge which we as an engineer require. So yeah, and the main reason of taking this core opportunity was after learning whatever the theoretical subject we learn in the classes, I used to feel very interesting when I experienced them in the lab sessions. So from that I understood like if for the lab sessions, if it was this interesting, what if I go to and implement it in a larger scale? How interesting and how fascinating it's going to be. So with that option in mind, and the other point, I feel that triple is one of those core branches where you can contribute to the society, you can contribute to the environment in a more greener way, whether you take it electrical vehicles, renewable energy, like whatever the field you take in triple E, it's like every technology or every topic, it's like you contribute to the environment in a greener way for a better future. So that motivated me to take this opportunity. And then coming to specific experience, I say every day in my job is specific experience to me, because I still today go back to my textbooks and I recollect that to what I'm doing now. So it's like basically this job or the jobs in core sector, the beauty of this is you strengthen your skills, what you have learned in your engineering, along with you learn the new technology. Like it's not you forget them and you learn something new, or you learn something new and you forget them. It's like both go hand in hand. So that's the beauty. And one thing I have to specifically mention is I was a student of data science minor subject, and when I was into this job, I thought maybe that knowledge would not be useful to me when I've come here. But I as I work, I'm now still applying my data science applications, my data science knowledge here. So I was like, this is too good. Like any domain, it goes hand in hand with triple E. So that is one main thing. And being a electrical engineer, I would like to recommend my juniors and like the new students who are, triple E is a very good opportunity which you can opt for your career, where you have diverse options. So that is the main point I wanted to bring it to the notice. Yeah.
Yeah, thank
Uh,
you, Alekia. Thank you so
Madam
much.
Kanti Sudha, madam, I would like to mention here one point for Alekia. She got offers in IT and she left.
Okay.
She was waiting for core opportunity, and she had very good IT job in hand, but she left it over Hitachi, and
Okay.
her passion was for core. So as she's explaining like how she used to involve in the lab sessions and all, so the same reflection she might be, I think now she is experiencing in her job also,
Exactly.
because she's working with Hitachi.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So I do understand the excitement when she spoke about the triple E and how her sessions had been in the department and how she has worked excitedly with the projects and all these things. I think definitely, as I told, the core branch is quite interesting. Only thing is, you just have to take the initiative of going ahead with your passion, going ahead with your interest. And as she was rightly pointing out, even her data science minor degree program has helped her. So, which is of great interest right now to hear that she has emerged out with flying colors and she's applying what she has learned in her job also. So, very good to know that, Alekia, and it really is very helpful for the students who are hearing today for this panel discussion. Thank you.
Thank you,
So
ma'am.
next, I would like to go to Swati, who is also our alumni. She's working as sub-engineer electrical in TSS PDCL. So Swati, do you feel excited about your current job? And also, what is your suggestion for a student who is thinking of taking up this triple E branch? I would like to hear from you.
Yeah, sure, ma'am. First of all, I would like to thank you for giving me this opportunity. And first of all, a very good morning to all of the parents and the dignitaries, faculty members, co-panel members, and the students and the parents present over here. Uh, in order to answer the first part of the question, I'm really very excited to do the job in this TSSPDCL because I'm receiving a huge and immense respect from the starting from the friends to the colleagues, where I'm using all the skills that I have gained from the faculty members of VNR and HOD ma'am too, where I'm using all the interpersonal skills, analytical skills, problem solving skills, which are the strengths in my current job. Those are helping me to deal with the consumers. Every day is a new learning day, where I'm exploring and using all the skills, including the technical skills and IT skills. Those are the strengths of this current job. So I'm really excited to work once again in with a higher position in this TSSPTCL. And coming to the second part of this question. For a student who want to join in this degree department, first of all, I would like to know whether the student is really interested in this degree department or not. Because without interest, we can't gain anything in this degree department. Because all other departments, we can see the result, but here only we can experience its effects. Because we can't say this is current year it is flowing, because we can tell them to experience this effects of this electrical engineering. So first of all, he should uh, he should take all the resources that our department put forwards in the plate. So he should decide whether he wants to take the meal or not. And then he has to take all the resources not from the notes of the friends, but he has to go through the textbooks thoroughly, because those are the key points, and those will prepare you for the competitive environment today that we are having in our society. First of all, they should also go to the main electrical subjects. They should not regret power electronics most, because this is a subject which highlights you from other students and which gives you a rank in this current position. So these are the suggestions I would like to give to the student who likes to opt for triple department.
Yeah, thank you, Swati. Thank you. So,
Swati, for Kanti Sudha madam, just 1 minute for Swati. She is our flag hosting girl. As VNR has the practice, like a girl topper gets the opportunity to flag host. So Swati is one among them. And Swati also got opportunity in IT sector, but she chose the core domain area.
yes, yes, I do understand.
And she is gold medalist, best outgoing student of triple E
Yes,
department.
yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you, Swati. Thank you for joining us to this panel discussion. I think your words are really will be motivating the others or the students who are looking up to Triply branch. And what you have achieved is a great feat, first of all, because being the topper in the institute and choosing a core domain, I think it is setting a path for their juniors also, that this is how you have to go into a core domain and what you call show your success in that particular path. So I think we are all very proud of you, and I think aptly as ma'am was projecting that yes, we do have a norm in the institute where we allow the topper of each branch or topper of the or across all the branches, whoever is there, girl student and boy student, so we allow them to flag hoist on the Independence and Republic Days. So I think it's a great moment for you also, Swati, that you have achieved this. And I think all your faculty must be feeling very proud seeing you right now in your position. So thank you for joining the panel discussion. So
Thank you
now,
so much, ma'am.
yeah. So let's go to the last part. So I would like to ask now the placement coordinator, Nilima ma'am. So madam, can you just tell us how do you gear up your brand students to be on par with other brand students in terms of placements? And also, can you briefly tell us about your branch placement details?
Yes, madam. Actually, triple students have equal opportunities in the IT sector as CSC and IT students. And apart from that, they have opportunity in the core sector. As you see, most of the students are moving into IT sector. There is a huge requirement for the quality engineers in the core industry. So keeping this in mind, we conduct various trainings starting from the first year. When the student enters into the first year, we give them exam portal credentials, which is a digital platform where various courses are available and student can practice, student can give assessments, and based on the assessment result we categorize the students, and we see which student requires what kind of training, and based on that we start training from the second year onwards. And on the second year level we provide training on the web technologies and advanced C programming and IoT technologies, and C and data structures training is given. And after that, when he comes to third year, uh, aiming to higher packages, we provide training on JavaScript, Python coding, and C data structures, Python, SQL, data analytics training is provided at the third year level. And coming to the final year level, we provide high intensity training just before they get into the placement season, which starts from 4/1. And company specific training is also provided, madam. When company is going to come, before that we arrange company specific training with the help of TNP department in our institute, and also we involve our alumni who are working uh, in those companies, and we arrange those interactions with the students, which is really helpful in getting the job. And apart from that, the students are interested in the core sector, and we see now today the world is moving into green energy, smart grid. We are talking about the smart grid, EV technologies. So keeping these emerging technologies in the mind, we are giving a few courses. We are giving training on some emerging technologies as certification courses. So I list out a few courses which we have given. We have trained our third year students on solar designing using PV system and telescope, and smart electric vehicles fabrication and control using advanced computing, and soft computing techniques and real-time control for electrical systems, and machine learning for electrical engineering applications. These are given as certification courses, madam. And apart from this, we encourage students to participate in various coding contests like TCS Code Vita, Code for Good, Deloitte, Technotserve, InfyTQ. These kind of hackathons students will be participating. And coming to the placement record of I'll share the placement record of this batch and the previous batch. So coming to the previous year, 2022 graduated batch students have 92% of placement record. So total we had 222 offers and 104 students got placed. And this year we have 188 offers, and still we are counting on that. And 95% of students got placed in this year. And the main thing here is, compared to the previous year and this year, the opportunities in the core industry, we can clearly see it is increasing. And this year, out of 188 offers, we can see 68 offers are in the core industry, madam.
Thank you, Nilima. Thank you for giving out the related placement related details, and also it's very good to hear that you are encouraging your students both in the core as well as the IT sectors. I mean, whatever their interest lies in, I think they can take up appropriately the trainings required. And very glad to hear that 92% of your students are being placed, and most of them are having good pay packages and good companies. They have landed up in good companies. And I think more than that, I can see today in the panel discussion, we have a testimonial of the students,
Yes.
I mean, who are in the diverse fields of what you call engineering, though they have studied in electrical engineering. So it speaks volumes about your department and your department's strengths, because that is the final outcome. Whoever your students are passing out, and wherever jobs they have landed up, it clearly showcases how much efforts are being put from the department in helping them achieve some successful careers. So
Yes,
thank you.
madam. And one more thing I want to mention here. our students are placed in Amazon. You can see our students in Amazon, Deloitte, JPMC. So they are on par with the other branch students. And even in core sector also, good companies they are working in. Synopsys, you have seen our student is working. Synopsys, Blue Star, MRF, JSW, uh, so Medha servo drives, Hyundai Mobis. So like this, there are, and every year these number of core companies is also increasing, madam.
Yeah.
That is a very good sign I can see in the placement.
Yeah. Thank you, Nilima. I think that's what I'm saying. You have a strong team, strong students, very good alumni, all those who have settled well, and I think your placement records also show that. And I think even in the chat box, we can see that many of them have written that they have really gained more insights through this panel discussion into this branch of Triple E. And I think some Rohit Sharma happens to be your alumni, so he has also joined, and he's especially mentioning that under the guidance of Anuradha Madam and Ramesh Babu Sir, he has come into a core domain. So especially encouraging in core domain. So thank you, Rohit, for joining us today on this panel discussion. And thank
Madam,
Satish Sir. And yes,
before
sir.
before we close this, like one of the admission coordinator also, let us invite, like Dr. Giri Prasad sir. He is coordinating the admission activity.
Yeah.
So yeah, just 1 minute, we can listen from him also.
Yes, sure, definitely.
Giri Prasad sir, please join.
So any parents or students who would like to ask anything related to the branch or the branch prospects, so I think you can directly ask your question by unmuting yourself, or you can also type it in the chat box if you require, because all the persons related to the Triple E branch are available right now. So it's a very good opportunity which you can use of in clarifying any doubts which you have related to the Triple E branch.
Good afternoon. Our department mainly concentrating on core placements and also software placement. In the core placement, we are mainly focusing on renewable energy, electric vehicle, and automation also, VLSI and embedded systems. We are giving rigorous training for the students in the core side. And in software side also, we are giving from second year onwards, we are giving the training, aptitude, so soft skills. And third year onwards, we are giving the coding skills, smart interviews. This present the third year students clear the 64 members smart interviews. We are expecting also increased from last year to this year. Next year also will increase. These are the next one.
So I think sir was talking about the placements and the trainings related, which I think Nilima madam has already given the details. So I think more emphasis on what is actually being done from their end. So thank you, sir, Girprasad sir, for that ending note. So I would like to ask the parents or the students who have logged in through for this session. So if they would like to ask any questions, so please feel free to ask the experts who are available in the branch of Triple E to clarify your doubts. So you can post it in chat box, or you can directly ask the questions also. So I think we have seen a few parents who have just put it in the chat box that it was very good session where they had got some insights about the EEE branch. Thank you, sirs. So on that note, I would like to thank all the panel members, Poonam Madam, Anuradha Madam, Surya Prakash Sir, Balakrishna Sir, Anusha, Vinusha, Alekhya, Swati, Nilima, all those who have joined for this panel discussion, for giving a lot of insights about the EEE branch and their job prospects and also related things to both academics as well as the curricula. So thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you for being part of this panel discussion. So the recording of this session will be available to the parents on the YouTube channel of our official YouTube channel. So you can have an access of that at a later point also. So thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Poonam ma'am. Thank you,
Thank
Anuradha.
you.
Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you all. Thank you. Thank you, Balakrishna sir, Surya Prakash sir. And thank you, Anusha, Vinusha, Swati, Alekhya, and Dean Madam, Dean Academics Madam, Dr. Anuradha. Thank you, Nilima Madam, for sharing the valuable information about the placement,
Thank you,
representing,
madam.
and Nilima Madam. And thank you, Kanti Sudha Madam, for moderating it so well. Like you understand the branch very well, and the way you ask the alumni and the industry people to get the insight for the parent and coming engineering student. Like they can understand the branch very well. So thank you for your support, and my department members, like who are directly indirectly they are working to make this panel discussion successful. Dr. Shobana, Mr. Amarnath, Dr. Rashmi Kapoor, and like all non-teaching staff, like those who are involved in this activity. Thank you all for making this successful. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for the department spokes, Shobana ma'am and Giri Prasad sir, who have helped in coordinating this thing so that it happens in a proper way. Thank you for that. So on that note, thank you for all once again.